they had to bogart their way through the situation and make it difficult on themselves. And it really was, because it went to trial. And they got their backsides handed to them in two pieces. But they went through the whole problem. They brought witnesses. They did everything to try and make it look like to try and say that I was not leaving when I was leaving, and it was all on video.
You had video of it, yeah.
It was proven on video, and the judge is like, well, I can't convict this guy. What are you thinking? So. The whole thing has gotten about 500,000 hits on YouTube if you take all the different videos. The most popular videos, though, are videos of my lawyer, Seth Hipple, just dismantling the cops over a period of an hour and them misrepresenting things and the hotel people misrepresenting things. It's just all caught and it's all proven. And so these videos have, 70, 80,000 hits each.
Yeah,
and it's been great publicity for the Free State Project. The National Police Department is just like when Keene attacked the Robin Hooders. The National Police Department proved to be a very effective tool for recruiting movers.
A little thank you to the Nashua Police Department.
So that case went to trial like a while ago, right? There's another update after that?
Well, but I mean, you went on a 3,000-mile trek to discover the answer to that question.
Yeah, that was almost 2 years ago when it went to trial, and since then, it just we just basically sued them after the trial. I mean, it wasn't so much like all the paperwork was filed, but it was just communications between my law firm, different lawyer actually, with the same law firm. Communications between him and the city of Nashua has been going very slowly. There's a 3-year deadline that has to be met before, when papers have to be filed if we're going to actually do a full-fledged lawsuit. And anyway, the news is, the reason I called is because I have asked my lawyer to go ahead and file the papers, that we're to go forward with the lawsuit.
Colin, if Nashua Police Department is so concerned about property rights, why did the Nashua Police Department arrest Mike Gannon for videotaping on his own property? No comment to that.
Because the fact that the city has just been dragging its feet about even replying to him. They just don't talk to my lawyer practically.
Yeah, well, not a surprise that what do they want to communicate to him about? They've lost their case,
So
why in the world would they want to give you any information?
So, Dave, just to clarify, are you suing the Nashua Police Department or the Secret Service or both?
It'd be the city of Nashua. My law firm is advised against suing the Secret Service. They don't think we'd get as far going into the Secret Service. They think the weak point.
I would guess not. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So, I mean, what are you asking for in the lawsuit? Are you allowed to talk about that?
I think it's not going to be that much. I mean, I've been urged not to make the numbers that high. So the last we talked about it, it was just in the tens of thousands. It wasn't the hundreds of thousands. But
okay.
That could change. They could have different ideas. I don't know how it will work, and I don't expect the legal system to come through for me. Right? I mean, this is just something I'm doing because it's really not much work. I'm just going to let it play out and let them sweat.
I think that's probably a smart attitude to have.
Until they lose, until we beat them in court, or until they beat us in court. And at the end of it, if I don't feel like I've gotten what I want out of the justice system or the city of Nashua, certainly I haven't gotten what I want out of the city of Nashua. So what I'll do just at the end of it all is just go ahead and resume the kind of the campaign that we were sort of waging in Nashua a couple of years ago, right after the arrest, where we did protests, and I went to City Hall and City Hall meetings and stuff like that. We'll just resume something like that for a period of time until certain limited demands are met, I guess.
Yeah, are you asking for an apology or anything like that, or is it just financial restitution?
Well, right now we're just suing them because they're not really not responding to our questions. We had certain demands, yes, that we sent to them that were rejected. The first one was just fire the officer that arrested me. They rejected that. And the next one was, okay, the next one would have been one in the middle there, but there was another one where we said, okay, here's 4 options. One of them, I can't remember what all of them were now, but one of them was just let me into the jail. I'd like to film the jail. I could use more video of jails, and I would like to show the public what I experienced.
Interesting.
So that would be one thing that would move us forward. I don't think by itself it would solve the whole question, but if you would let me do that, then definitely we're on the right track and we're moving away from a lawsuit, right? Well, they wouldn't even respond. They never even answered, as far as I know, unless they responded and we never got the response.
Well, I
never
wish you
find
luck,
something
Dave.
that-
I think this is.
Yep.
I'm scared that it's, I'm afraid it's unlikely that, I think you're going to get what you want out of the system. But,
Well,
you know,
Dave, I do want you to call back and let us know when you manage to hoist them on their own petard there.